a set of beads for earrings. So that's what I'm doing right now. Also, I have a shared studio, so if you hear the people talking, then it's just a shared studio, so there's other noises that happen here.
Yeah, I'll let you know before.
A little hot here, I think. It's too hot. Bless you. Big striped beads, okay? So these are just base of pink. I'm going to put black dots that are raised, and then put clear next to those, and then case all of them. Putting clear dots in between the black dots is on top of the pink spacer. Melt it all out. That's how you make stripes. So alternating clear and color on top of the base. Okay, and then you want to put clear over that. Do 2 lines of clear on top of this. There we go. And also, you don't want to go back to your last beads. If you try and reheat the beads you just made, they will pop. My kiln is ready, so I'm going to put these in my kiln after I'm done with them. The left ones that are the smaller ones are still vulnerable right now. But only if you put them back in the heat. I'm going to put one more layer of clear on top of this. Sorry about the noise. more clear on that. They're about the same. I gotta go and then they come, they go. Okay. We are gonna do another B actually. There we go. Start with black. Okay, I'm going to make a B for a plant poker. So they're indoor plant pokers. The reason why I say indoors is because if you put these outside and you live in a place like I do in Colorado where you get hail, you can expect the wings to bust off. So it's better to put them inside if you get hail. If you don't get hail, then more power to you. Keep them in your garden. But this is how I start them. This is steel. This is Italian soft glass. This is Moretti infantry glass. You get little tiny black gathers, easy little gathers, they're tiny. End of this steel rod. I'm going to squish it down to the teeny tiny little paddle. See that little that is? Little guy? Yeah. I'm going to take yellow, keep that warm. Give you soft glass, and you know that it's important to keep it warm at all times. And I'm going to get a little gather of the yellow on the end here. And I'm going to attach it to either side of this black so it kind of looks like a hamburger. Okay. There's one. A little bit more yellow. I'll just leave it. Put yellow on the other side of that now. Right? Adding that yellow. There we go. We got teeny tiny little body there. You can see that yet. So it's starting to come through that's black and yellow. Yeah. Now I need black. Maybe start that. pushing down each little stripe. I'm trying to make a really small bead. It was a very long time where I was making very big ones, and I feel like the glass costs a lot more. So we're gonna do smaller things and use a little bit less glass if we can. So that's what we're gonna do. Yellow. And then yellow again on the other side. And again, this is Italian soft glass. Okay. And now I put a little black one on the other side. You got it. That's what we're doing. I'm going to make that the bead bed. So that's going to be the end. So I'm going to go back on the top part and flatten this top yellow stripe. And I'm going to put black on top of that, yellow on top of that, and then we're going to make the head. Okay, I'm going to put one more yellow stripe and then I'll do the head. Okay. Now I'm going to make the head. Okay. Now we're going to add the head. Okay. Get the bee head to kind of shrink onto the rest of the body here. Okay, no, yet. Okay. hot, so that's why when it's red hot, it's still on the move. I know it'll delete this video, but I'm listening to music, I don't want to hear this. A little bit more black. Okay, so I'm getting the rest of the black to the head. Alright. I'm going to add the eyes, and also when you add the eyes to this, you want to make sure that they're very wide set, because when they melt, they're going to want to go together. I know this because this has happened to me lots of times. Just know that this will go down on your permanent record. These are two white eyes, the white part of the eyes. That's coming around. Okay, now we're going to get a little turquoise, transparent turquoise eyes. I'm going to do one big pupil and one little pupil. Actually, I need more blue on that one. Okay. Now the black in the eyes. He has one big pupil and one little one. Hey, thanks for the thing. Thumbs up. I appreciate that. Go. Okay. So watch the eyes show up. See them? That's the eyes. I'm going to put these wings on now. Okay. Bead. Let me count what goes. I have to make so many of these things, so I think I'm gonna make another bead, y'all. I want to make beads, but I gotta make these. I guess if I make 5 a day for the next 4 days, then I can have it shut down in time. Try to do it again. Steel glass. Elbow beads. trying to make these tiny. So continue to try and make these tiny. When they're big, they're too big. Medium yellow. Always keep everything hot. Oh, thank you for the welcome. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Here. Yellow. This is, I believe, medium yellow. So it's medium lemon yellow. And this is regular black. It is not intense black. I do use intense black for inside the eyes. So you use your stamp mashers to kind of get that second line. So now I've got black on one side and yellow on the other. I'm going to put yellow on the other side of that black, so it kind of looks like a hamburger. Alright, so now I've got one on the top and one down on the bottom. So it's black, yellow, black. And I'm going to use this to flatten out. Get the shape all nice and then put it back on the frame. Have a little hamburger. The yellow on one side and the black in the middle. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to put black on either side of that. And that's how you make the stripes. If I were to stripe them, physically stripe them, they wouldn't be, the lines wouldn't be this straight. It's a good trick for a bead. I started doing these years ago because I wanted plant pokers. They do really well. They're on my website, jannineglass.art. And, so the beads are available on the website. And I make rainbow ones too. New jewelry will be dropping on the website, hopefully by next week. We have a photo shoot on Wednesday. And, oh my gosh, I made so much stuff this week. There's so much. So, pretty excited. A lot of work. Okay. I'm going to add a yellow to it. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hi, Rose. How you doing? Hi, Greg, Zora, Greg, I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. Hi, G, what's up? Thanks a lot for coming to hang out with me while I work. I used to do a lot more lives on TikTok, but I think that it is time to switch to YouTube. Any black line there? You gotta always keep it back in the flame because it'll crack if you don't keep it warm. Now I'm on my fourth stripe down on the bottom, and it's going to be the tail, so I'm going to put the next yellow dot, and then we're going to do the last black dot that makes the point that makes the bow. Little bead bow. So you should know that I also make them for the holidays. So when it is time for Christmas, I make these that have little Santa hats on them. They're pretty obnoxious, I love them. So yeah, little Santa hats. I also made a couple with yarmulkes, which I thought was really cute. I think little stars would be fun, but I haven't figured out a fast way to make them. There's a little bee butt. Okay, now I'm going to go and make the head. Evenly, so you have to kind of use gravity to manipulate it where you want it. It has to be rounded. Like I said, when it's red hot, it's on the move. So when I move it back and forth, it's because I'm trying to like kind of balance the glass. It's kind of like putting honey on a pencil. Oh, hi there, Sarah. Sack? Oh, hi there. I'm a lamp worker. I'm a bead maker, and today actually I'm making plant stakes. And this is going to be a bee. It's a little glass bee. So I work with Italian soft glass, and I live in Colorado. So I am in Manitou Springs, Colorado. I also teach classes in bead making. It's a bee, but I make beads. I teach classes in Manitou Springs at the Manitou Art Center. Where are you from? Where are you from, Zach? India? Wow. Cool. That's neat. Wow. Technology is amazing that we're able to do this, isn't it? Unbelievable. Hi, Amon. Adams, how you doing? Hello. Okay, now I'm going to put this turquoise, this dark turquoise transparent. Okay. You want to make sure when you're working with that dark turquoise, transparent turquoise, or aqua, sorry, it's called aqua, it will turn black if you put too much propane on it. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're okay. Yeah, good. Well, Okay. Right, yeah. I get it. It is hard to be awesome these days. It really is hard to be in an awesome mood and feeling like joyous and kicking ass. It feels like the world's falling apart. But we will see what happens. Okay, I like to put one big pupil and one little pupil because I think that's funny. And kind of how we're all feeling lately. Actually, these turn out pretty even. Well, even by accident is also not bad. So this is what the face looks like. And it's the body, the face. And I'm going to make the little wings. I am making glass beads. I think you're a very kind-hearted person, someone who is different from everyone else, very wise. Why, thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. It's a good first impression of me. Stay positive and be a blessing and watch how it comes back around. God loves you. Thank you so much, Bird Mama. That's a very sweet thing to say. I think that staying positive is the only thing that we can do at this point. Well, it's not, but I mean, it's a very confusing time to be around. It really is. But I make little glass beads and glass jewelry and glass beads. And I teach people how to play with this interesting material that's been used all over the world for thousands of years. And maybe not like this, but bead making has been around for thousands of years, so that's kind of cool. So this is a bead. Here it is. And they go in your house plants. They're not very big, he's little. Yeah, I have an order that's going to Santa Fe, New Mexico this week. So I've got to make them 20 of those. But I have to make 5 a day. Make it 20 because I don't want to just make those. But I'm going to make it one more bead. Okay? I'm going to make beads. Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to make another. Let's make another bead. I just got to check my blacks because sometimes they look black, but they're actually dark purple or dark blue. It happens. Okay. So I'm just a little tiny gather at the end of this. Just a little bit. Not too much. Because I made really these and they're great, but the little ones are way cuter. They're better when they're tiny. Oh yeah, there's somebody behind me? Yeah. So I have we're in an arts center. So we've got several other people that are working in this building and somebody that also shares this room with me. So, and he makes, what do they call it, for the game with the walnuts where you put a little ball in there, that's what he does. So he makes the walnuts for that out of resin. So this is glass though. Yeah. Are you talking about this guy right here? Yeah, that's my other artist room studio mate, and she's a painter. She's not in today, but I love her paintings, and I'm glad that they're my background. Okay, so I don't want to have too much because I don't want this to be too big. So you put a little bit of this yellow. Okay, I'm going to squish it. Okay. I'm going to put black on the other side. Yellow. back and forth between black and yellow again. This time I'm using a brass paddle to squish it. I like this. Pad. Ah! Jesus Christ. Are you okay? Holy shit. It's gonna scare me to fucking death. Thank you. What's that smell? Okay, I can smell it. I can't do it. I gotta go. Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'm gonna have to stop for a bit. It's just a little bit too much in here. Thank you so much for joining me. I will do my best to try and do another live tomorrow about 2 o'clock. So definitely check it out about this time tomorrow. Thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye. Check out my website at j9glass.art.